While Cyborg was asking the Mobius chair where the cure to the zombie virus was, Constantine asked Etrigan the demon how much longer they had until Trigon reached Earth. Etrigan expressed that he should be worried because it would be very soon. Constantine knew that they needed to act fast. They needed to prepare for his arrival. So he put together a team consisting of Batman, Swamp Thing, Red Hood, Batgirl, and the Ravager. A group of people who weren't afraid to do a little dirty work, because Constantine was positive that the only way that they could stop Trigon was through a series of drastic measurements. First, they needed to go to the hidden city of Nanda Parbat to secure the Spear of Destiny, a spear so incredibly powerful that it had the capability to slay gods. But upon their arrival, they were stopped in their tracks because the entrance into the city was flooded with the undead. Their only option was fighting their way through, so they combined their strengths and put down one zombie after another until Ravager eventually made it to the entrance, where they were greeted and invited inside by the one and only Deadman, who immediately offered them some snacks and drinks, but time was of the essence and Constantine wasn't there for small talk or to catch up. They needed the Spear of Destiny and they needed it fast. Upon grabbing it, he was confronted by Ramakrishna, who refused to let him take it, but he already knew that she wasn't gonna let him take it, which is exactly why he proceeded to puncture her right in the stomach with it. Immediately after doing so, Deadman attempted to subdue him, but Constantine was prepared, pulling out Ragman's Cloak of Souls and using it to trap Deadman inside. The other heroes were so confused. Why was Constantine making such seemingly impulsive and extreme decisions? Well, like I said earlier, it was the only way to stop Trigon. They never would have let him take the staff if he asked them for it, so he did what he had to do, and he didn't stab Ramakrishna fatally so she would be okay. The next destination they needed to go to was the Rock of Eternity for the Wizard Shazam's staff, but upon their arrival, the Ravager began panicking because her ability to see the future showed her something that she wasn't prepared for. Something was headed their way, and that something was a zombified version of Captain Marvel Jr., flying out of the shadows and slamming Jason into a wall. So in an act of desperation, Batgirl grabbed the wizard's staff, and upon doing so, she was transformed into a version of Shazam, a version that was way too powerful and experienced for Captain Marvel Jr. to handle. She managed to overpower him with little to no effort, but unfortunately that wasn't enough to undo the damage that he had already caused. Jason's body couldn't handle the impact of being tackled by him, which was exactly what the Ravager saw in her vision. The love of her life was now dead in her arms, and it was all Constantine's fault for dragging him here. But sadly, that's when this issue comes to an end. But if you want to see what happens next, let me know in the comments down below.